Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty 2 with no fair fight. I'm speaking a little bit softly today, because my son and my wife are still sleeping and I want to keep it that way. I hope you can still hear me clearly. We have forgotten something. Look at the map. There's some quests we have not done yet and they're outside of our area. So let's go there. Of course, this is the Paladin playthrough for those who are finding this by accident, so you can watch this from the start or in any order you basically wish, because you can do as you want. This is a free land and world after all. So, but the point being is, there was a question about this void thing. What do I mean by that? The void is the main antagonist in this, so far in this game. And in the previous King's Bounty series, all the enemies you fought were units you have yourself, except the bosses, maybe. Here the Void has a complete own set of troops, and these troops are highly powerful. And I think in order to make the game harder, they're not that balanced. But that makes it problematic, because these things can do stuff and can reach an... Oh, floating rocks. That looks like a sea. Oh, treasure. They can do things that you cannot and that others cannot. And, yeah, the balancing is a bit off.
Another blotch of blight. Too close to the mage's tower.
Knight Baldwin, one of the heroes of King Maximus's age, will give battle to the infection. He was able to protect Marcella from the rebels. The very brilliance of his armor inspires hope in human warriors. His army is waiting for you.
Oh boy. Well, at least he's got a sword. Okay, let's see what we have. We have cavalrymen, swordsmen, knights, and disciples. They've got these guys that can regenerate. That's not good for us. They've got the hollow archers, dangerous. They've got the hollow hounds, which is dangerous as well because they can heal themselves. They have the soul eaters, which are terrifyingly dangerous because guess what? They heal themselves. Oh, and they do scream damage and they do void damage. And they've got hollow warriors, which seem to be some kind of immortals. Not because they're not killable, but because they're using closed combat and ranged combat equally. Oh, void strike. And removes all buffs. Oh boy, and they are able to deal critical damage. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. Oh, and our friends, the giant Goo-Goos, are directly in front of us. How beautiful is that? Okay, let's see what we can do. First of all, we need... What do we have as spells? He just has 2 of them. Yeah, just has 2 spells. And, oh boy. And it's not even spells, so I can cast them repeatedly. It's only, 2 buffs. Okay, let's buff these guys up. Yeah, they'll do damage, but we'll be okay with that, right? This is bad because we just killed one. And obviously these guys are terrifyingly fast. This is not getting any better, but I've got an idea. If I go behind this rock and then taunt these guys. Okay, you will fire on them. Not enough to kill, but we can enhance our defenses on top of that. Additional turn, that's beautiful. So they're dead. Yeah, nothing we can do. We can fire at them. We will fire at these. Did we miss? No, we did hit. Okay. And then we'll increase the armor of the knights. Okay, I want to inspire you. How far can they get? They can get really far. And they can maneuver around a bit. How long are you taunted? Oh wait, does taunt only work one turn? Hard, because if we attack these now, the hounds will get us. I hope that we're fast enough for what I have in mind. These guys. Oh, maybe that was stupid because perhaps they're able to reach us. Yes, they are. I think I cannot get away from them. That was utterly stupid. And I cannot switch places with these guys, so that is a problem. Oh boy. If we get over here... No, they can reach everywhere. They can basically reach everywhere. Weren't they taunted? Excuse me, but you were taunted. How is that possible? That makes no sense. They're not wounded, they're not wounded. We could fire on those because they will fire on us next, right? I'm not even sure we'll get an additional turn, it's very unlikely. And we didn't even damage anyone. Yeah, we basically did nothing. Yeah, we could, but it will do absolutely nothing. We'll have to do something against these, otherwise we're dead anyway. And why the town didn't work, I cannot tell. I personally do not even understand why it's their turn, because in my book it cannot be their turn. If we attack them now, they will do their soul crusher thing, right? And they will hit all units close by. There's only 2 of them. There is nothing I can do. They will do their soul attack and they will kill our units. I do not get this. This should not have worked in any point. These guys are getting closer. The Hollow Warriors. They will fire on us and they will do a ton of damage, but there's nothing we can do. Okay, maybe... Well, there is no other option, is there? We're killing them, they're killing us. How did they get healed exactly? Okay. Still awaiting that they, you know, just scream and then we're done. Yeah, that's disgusting because there's nothing you can do against that. And now they're healing and all, and there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do at all. Because they're just healing themselves up. And nowhere in hell are you capable of doing enough damage to kill one of these. We could get over here and fire on them. Or we fire on these guys because they're on us anyway. What would really help if you get a second turn or something. We have to get away from each other, otherwise they will just block 2 of them. Oh boy, look at that. We cannot even attack, we can do nothing because we're stuck. And they will just keep doing that and we can do nothing. We're just getting mangled with nothing to do. No chance to do anything. At least we killed one of those. However, our remaining firepower is nothing, because they have no cooldown on that skill as far as I can tell. So they will be just, you know, doing this for the rest of their lives. There's nothing we can do. Would we heal? This does not resurrect, right? Or does it resurrect? Okay. Why would they do this? Ah, okay. Makes sense, of course. Nothing we can do, nothing we can do. Well, we can attack them. Okay. Go there and try to block them. None of our units can do anything because they're still frightened or whatever. But at least we won the war. And we didn't lose a unit. Funnily enough. No losses on our side. Well, no permanent losses. And we found a weapon. Critical hit plus 20, health minus 10. Why in the heavens should I equip weapons that give me minus 10 to my health? Okay, but it's a weapon nonetheless. Critical hit plus 20, health minus 10. I mean, it's an idea. Critical hits are fairly important. And everything is beautiful again. Nice. And these guys were standing here all the time, and apparently they have nothing to talk about. Oh, I see treasure. Oh, you seem to be in trouble, my lady.
Hey, sister. Can you hear me?
That's my
Blink
sister?
once. Magic. There might be some clue here if I search for it.
Oh, boy.
A shiny, expensive trinket. It must belong to a mage.
Yay! 70 leadership. But didn't change anything.
Hey, sister.
Okay, we know
Can you
that
hear
one
me?
already. From dearest of my heart, I'm bound to leave for several days. This will be a trying journey for me, and unfortunately I'm free to spare the details. I'll have to meet you before I depart. Is our place okay? My precious, I wished I've never had to release you from my embrace.
I should ask this Carances about Yvonne.
Who the heck is that? We'll find out. But before we do that, we'll loot the place dry. Are you someone? No. This is strange to look at, because runes glowing is normally something special. But apparently not here. Okay, let's get ourselves... careless mages. No? Mysterious treasures? Find courageous. Couldn't be that far away. I didn't do the math, but I think we're maxing out on several troops soon, or already. And, that's really bad, because that's the only thing we have as a paladin, is our ability to command more troops. I mean, of course, it is then easier for us in the beginning, but in the late game we're losing out, because our ability will not be worth a damn thing if we already have the maximum number of troops. Let's look closely everywhere. Don't want to miss any treasure. We have 23,000 gold, yes. But trust me, the moment we start buying stuff, this money will be all gone. All gone in an instant. Is that a scroll? No. Looks like one, but is not. She's not talking. Scroll! Shroud. That sounds like it's some kind of, in the old King's Bounty, this would have been fog, for example, something to protect you against ranged attacks. Very, very good. Oh, look, a playground for children. They always forget about the children. This time, this game does not forget about the children. You're no help, obviously. There is this YouTube channel called Held der Steine. It's in German. It's about Legos and all kinds of bricks for construction. And there is a special Lego series for girls. He was talking about that, and then he said, I like girls, the older ones. At first it was a bit weird, but of course, yes, I like girls too, the older ones. Yeah, I also like you. Are you the guy I'm looking for? But you're Ilum.
Eager to boost your power, enhance your self-esteem and efficiency, reach new heights? Magic has everything you need.
I'm not sure I need anything from your list. That's not what I need. I'm searching for a mage by the name of Carances.
Ah, I see. His house is to the left of the tower, overlooking the main square.
Thank you.
That was all the information he has. Oh boy. Arcane knowledge. Arcane knowledge. Arcane knowledge. Arcane knowledge. But that's not a set, right? But even if we equip all this, our arcane knowledge will not really rise to interesting amounts with this. Okay. Let's find this house.
What does that mean, Dearheart?
We can get another 100 or 200 mana from here, and we'll need all that mana pretty soon, because we're going to inscribe a lot of scrolls, hopefully.
I can't speak right now. I can barely move, see? There's so much to do.
I found Yvonne in the woods, bound in place by a spell.
Ah, Yvonne. It's totally harmless. She won't even age while she's frozen there. Her beauty awaits me.
What do you mean? Or perhaps I don't really want to know.
I was frightened. I worried that she'd leave me if she was free to.
Your fears do not concern me. Tell me how to lift the curse.
Just stand before her and speak the word care aloud. She'll become animate again at once. Listen, life has been hard on me of late. Perhaps I shouldn't have done it, but I feel as though I'm barely alive right now. We were casting the spell for several days straight, pouring mana all over the quarantine dome over Montpatry. Please, I want to apologize. Bring this unwilting bouquet to Yvonne. I enchanted it for her. Will you do this for me?
Only that I get that right. You froze someone alive in time. Well, not really in time because she's conscious, and now you say, okay, I was overworked, and that's my reason? Like, what? We should kill this guy on sight? Honestly? Just slice his throat? He had it coming.
What does that mean?
I mean, she's standing there for how long? Unable to move? Imprisoned? And if we didn't go there and say anything, she would have been standing there for the rest of her, well, his life? And what was he going to do? Just look at her and, you know, look at her? Go there, look at her, or maybe do even other things? I'll slit his throat if I were. If this was my game, I would just go, okay, you die. Nobody has seen Unbelievable. And my only option is refuse. No, first we free her and then we beat this guy up. And I don't meet like bruises. I mean, there's so many people dying without good reason and without fault. It's time to even the score, you know what I mean? Unbelievable, but just let this guy go. Are these guys frozen in time too? Is that the reason they're not moving? Does this have some kind of area of effect? Holy cannoli.
Hey, sister. Can you hear me? Blink once. Magic. There might be some clue here if I search for it.
What? Oh, don't tell me this is one of this crap where I should have picked up the bouquet or what? Oh, honestly. Why is that? Who makes this? This is rubbish, honestly. Why do I have to pick up an item that I need for the quest when it's in other quests it's just handed over to me? This is confusing and this is not okay. I just want to free the lady. And I just have to stand before her and free her with the word. Instead of that, my character must have a bouquet. Without the bouquet, she's just talking to her as if she know nothing of how to get her out of there. What sense does that make? I like questing, but this is just, you know, this doesn't fit. This does not fit. For the Chimera spell, I need 160 arcane knowledge, right? If I equip all the items, shoes, legs, torso, and headband, and I get 4 for each of that.
Can't you go around?
Okay, where is that bouquet?
Despite my vast knowledge and rich stock of logoi, I cannot express my gratitude.
Here's the logoi you might want to try. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
I'll visit her once I feel a bit better.
I should kill this guy. And the bouquet was not even on his... in front of him, it was on the table. How should I know?
What does that mean, sweetheart?
It means we are going to...
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now well. So, if we equip headband, shirt, trousers and shoes for 4 each, we get a total of 16 arcana. We need 160 to cast Chimera, so that helps us exactly nothing. Not even a bit. Let's have a quick look. What does this give us? Warfare plus 5 melee damage 10%. And this is 20% critical hit chance. Okay, I'm not really convinced that that is a good choice. My actual sword is worth 325 gold coins and it gives me 10% extra damage on every strike. Hit chance. If we equip the mace, it's 30% hit chance to do that, and the damage goes 105, 242. Okay, well, that doesn't really make that much of a difference, is it? No. Okay, so we're better off with that sword. I get it. We're not using Nostrian armies, right? I'm not even sure what they mean by Nostrian army. Melee damage. Well, this is critical hit 5%, so it's not that bad. I think we already got the mage's shoes, right? Armor +1. Magic. Arcane knowledge +5, so they're even better than the other gloves. Man, do I have a lot of crap with me. Leadership +10. Hooray! Leadership +10. Are you kidding me? I cannot equip all this crap. Well, I say crap too often. I know. The Rod of Deception. Warfare and magic power. Is that one-handed or two-handed? Ugh. Ugh. Guest pass. It's worth the read. The bearers of this document are granted single-use suspension to enter the Mage Factory without hindrance. Signed, Palladius. Well, he was bribed, obviously. Or he was threatened. Or he was deceived. Okay, not deceased, deceived. Okay, so there's more than one option, but still. Oh, I should really slice this guy. Okay, and here we are ready to save the day.
Care! How are you feeling?
What happened?
Caronsis the mage put a spell on you. The spell has been lifted.
By the gods, my head is spinning like a top.
What Caronsis did to you was awful, but he wants to apologize. He sent these lovely flowers.
What? Flowers? He understands. Why would I want his apologies? He treats me as his property. Like I'm an amusing plaything. He casts a spell on me and violates my person. Then all he does is apologize.
Yeah, we should totally, absolutely break his bones, slit his throat, crack his skull, and open him up to the world. And I mean literally. Are these moving now? No, they're still just... Well, they're moving, but they're not talking. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a feminist or anything like that, or kill all men or something, but if you do wrong on that level, well... What is your contribution to the world that makes it necessary for you to walk on Earth? I mean, if you're helping, good. If you're just being neutral, okay. But if you're destructive, what is the counterweight to that? So, let's have a look around. Are there any more quests? We need more stuff. We're level 15, that's all nice and good, but doesn't help us. When we look at the map, there is only this talk to Atricus. Okay, then we'll do that. I'm still reluctant to invest enormous amounts of coin just for equipment, because the equipment isn't that much better than ours, and we could buy the entire set for the knight, But we already got problems getting enough arcanum together. Or arcane knowledge together to just learn the spells.
First years are always underfoot.
Has everyone read Cathon's treatise on the nature of things?
Were you the one who disturbed the elemental spirits?
I'm no one. Yeah, it's kind of a waste, I know, because we lose the mana overflow. Well, we cannot use it at this point to its full extent. I think we're wrong here. Oh no, we're pretty right. Yay, another one of the chronicles. I am delighted.
Mr. Actarius, could you tell me something about the artifact the mages uncovered in the ancient crypts?
What, again? I'm tired of explaining myself. I haven't followed that kind of research in countless years. I'm a librarian for Ulagi's sake. Ah, that crazy Amanda woman sent you, right? She's always nosing around where she's not welcome.
What does being rude accomplish? Even Prince Adrian shows better manners around me.
Oh, so you know the prince personally. What was it you wanted? It's just that...
Where's the artifact now? Might you know who made use of it? And how?
I don't know where the artifact is now. This was a long time ago. There might be more about it in the research log. You can find it in the alchemy lab.
Thank you so much. You've been a great help.
Yeah, we are polite. We are the good guys. Where is the alchemy lab? Okay, we seem to be pretty close.
No one can get an audience. Oop.
Hey.
Perhaps the culprit came in through the window instead of picking the lock, and made off with his ill-gotten loot that way.
That's just the point. It's impossible. The windows were latched from inside.
The thief must have used magic then. I can't help you with that.
Yeah, and who can? Those cups cost a fortune.
The tower's spirits can. They only obey magisters. You'll want an appointment with Meister.
Can I help? Perhaps? Others Unity-led Herald are preparing to unleash power of slumbers in the Mage Factory. Yes, Ritual of Unity takes place very soon. All those who take part in the ritual will be granted the legendary boon Immortality. I'll send my servants. Okay.
Thievery? Nonsense. It was a magic experiment. Any mage worth his wand could see that.
Why so anxious? Are you behind the disappearance of the silver cups?
You could say that, but the reality is much more complicated. I don't think an outsider like you can appreciate the essence of my research. I'll try and explain the basics. Surely you're familiar with Cathon's treatise on the nature of things? I'd be surprised if you weren't. My experiment was intended to discover whether one's logoi can affect the concept of a silver cup. And it succeeded.
I don't claim to understand any of that, but I'm pretty sure you'll be arrested for theft.
I admit I do feel a little bit guilty for depriving someone of their valuable possessions. Awkward indeed. It shouldn't be difficult to reverse the spell and have the cups rematerialize from the concept. All I need is the right ingredients. Do you happen to have some mana-infused water, a silver bracelet, and a crystal orb on you? I could go gather them myself, but I'm a little wary of venturing out right now.
No, I don't have anything of the kind. I'm sure I can find them, though.
Okay.
Can't you go around?
I could, but I will not. Okay, let's have a look on the map. The items are all very... Oh, look at that. We have the choice. I like choice. No. Purchase a silver bracelet. Okay, we're on it. We get order for that? We help a thief and we get order for that? What sense does that make?
Have you been bewitched?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
The bracelet perches upon the very edge of the table. Perhaps it will fall to the ground.
No,
almost of its own accord.
Oh, crap. Oh, boy. I didn't want that. I wanted the order point. Damn it. That was totally stupid. Could have gotten an order point there. Now I got an anarchy point that I cannot use and do not want to use.
I've had such a good week.
Oh, Lauren? What are you? Oh, yes, he's selling the our other guys. Okay. Man, am I stupid. I wasn't reading fast enough. It was just, oh yeah, pick it up, because you always have to pick up stuff. And those two were so close together that I couldn't see the difference in time.
It means, guess what I saw in the refectory after supper yesterday?
And now we got an well, it is not bad for a paladin to have a few anarchy points, because we're normally quite
No, I demand of you.
Quite short of those points. You're not the one I'm looking for?
But I can't allow a rogue elemental to tear it down.
Does that help anything?
I already sent several disciples to resolve this issue.
If I started selling my patients at 5 coppers a cup.
Must be here somewhere. The crystal orb? Oh, crap. Why did this... Was that a trap? It obviously was. Oh, a lot of birds and elementals, and oh, this is bad. And they're equal. What do they have? Spirits of the light. What kind of spirit? Oh, they're close combat specialists, okay. And they've got super eagles. Great! Great! Fantastic! If this goes any worse, please don't tell me. Okay, but you're not no ranged fighters, right? They do extra damage against undead. And all my enemies are super duper fast. Like they can go down everywhere they want. And there's literally nothing I can do. Oh boy, are we in trouble. Well, since we are faster, there's no reason for us to go here. But if they crash land here, they will do tremendous damage, right? Oh boy, is that evil. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I can position myself here. That's about the only thing I can do. I can switch these two. In the hopes that the AoE damage of these guys will not do as much damage because I'm corporal. I could call in golems. But They can fly over me, so that will not help. I could attack, but then I get into range of my enemies. I don't want that. Oh, I should have cast him here. That was my bad. Okay, you will simply wait. Not what I expected they would do. Okay, you will attack these and then retreat, right? That is a lot of spirits, my boy, my boy. 3 of them. That is good because that means they cannot do a lot of additional damage. What is your attack range? It's 2. So if I go here, you will not be able to reach me, right? If I attack here, they will be killing one of my riders, but there is nothing I can do against that anyway because the enemy is just too big in numbers. Okay, they will do their super attack. No! They're going after the golems. Interesting move. Not what I thought they would do. And that is a stupid idea by any imagination. Okay, we could fire at these and then they will just die. I would prefer to fire on someone else, but of course, not necessarily possible. Good work. Can you take them out? Yes, you can. You're totally lovely, my friends. Excellent, excellent, excellent. At least someone here is... Oh, I've got another move. Yeah. Take these out. Again, the light elementals are no ranged fighters, right? Because if they are, I'm dead. Okay, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. This could all be worse. I can fire on you. We're not doing tons of damage, but we are doing damage. Okay, you will do that. And this is the higher number of all of them, so that's where we attack. Sounds crazy, but we have to really lean in here. Oh, we get an additional turn. Isn't that beautiful? But it wasn't enough to take them out. Great. Yeah, kill it. Beautiful, beautiful. At least someone here is doing his job. We could attack them, but what we should do before that is heal ourselves up, because we will not like what's coming for us. Healing. Heal up. Beautiful. Well, you know, if the enemy would have just concentrated on my mercenaries, on my riders, they would have done an impressive amount of damage. Are you kidding me? You're telling me there is no way I can position myself I could fire on these guys. Great. Finish them off? That would really help me. Besides, they have killed 3 units then. That must be a lot of experience. $91. So you're getting experience based on your killing rate. Wasn't always sure about that. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you didn't notice, no losses. We did almost beautiful.
I implore you. No, I demand of you. Capture that darn sphere.
Okay, water. Not this way. How am I supposed to get this water? Is there any loot here? No. Okay, we'll get around all this. Mana infused water. Mana infused water. Hard questions, hard. Let's get around here.
Are you a first year or what?
No.
I've been waiting for an audience with Mage Erasmus for over an hour. And waiting
Ah. Yay! Mana water.
Erasmus is the best there is. He once told my fortune regarding my...
Mana infused water. Very, very interesting. Anything here? Have we looked here already? Yay! Extra, extra, extra. Beautiful. Critical chance is kept by 85%. Most games, I think it's 95%, but then again, yeah. Why do we care? 85 is good enough. And if we do 150% extra damage, that's quite fine. He was here, right?
I brought you everything you need, Miss Hermia. This water is chock-a-block with mana, and here's the silver bracelet, and crystal orb as well.
Perfect. I had just enough time to reread Iphicletes. Cathon criticizes his theory of the world being composed of minuscule particles, remember? Undoubtedly, the Archmage is right. The world is nothing but materialized concepts. You're about to witness a simple experiment that proves just that. I found several books in Oleron's library describing a conceptual materialization ritual. It didn't take long to compile my own incantation.
That all sounds very, magical. But what about the lost cups?
Weren't you listening? I just said I'm ready to materialize the concept of a silver cup.
I think we're going to blow all up.
Ugh, can we move on from the cups finally? Just so you know, I returned an extra cup for good measure. I'd much rather you considered the number of books loaned out by the library that never return. That's the real tragedy. I was trying to find the last volume of King Demir's deeds to better acquaint myself with dwarven magical traditions, but it was nowhere to be found. Imagine that.
Okay, do you have a quest for us or not? Additional careless mages. Where is he on the map? Okay, he's out there. Mysterious treasures is here. Oh boy, the books are really far away. Okay, I think we go for this one here. Talk to the lab assistants. I think we saw this guy who was standing there with a rune.
The Rector's birthday is the most important event of the semester.
You know, I would find it okay if you cannot if you have more leadership than you have troops. Well, if you have more leadership than the troop cap allows. So, for example, if we can have the maximum size of 3 archers is 9 and we can have about 11 of them, then their morale should go up. Something like that would be nice. You know, a mechanic that pays that off. And our ghosts still don't have their scream ability. I think we should even change to undead because of the simple fact that undead cannot be drained for life force. Which means that our void enemies are not able to regenerate themselves just by, you know, hugging closely to us and sucking us dry. Is there anything here? Somehow get the feeling there should be something here. A little treasure for good measure, you know? Well, apparently not. Sad me, sad me. So I'm pretty sure that it's the guy standing on the ridge with the rune.
Pleasant view, isn't it? It's dangerous up here. Did you know that?
What? What do you mean?
You don't know? The waste left over from the examination of the ancient artifact, you dumped it out here. On the village below, no less.
How did you find out? Did that spirit send you?
I don't know what spirit you're talking about, but you poisoned an entire village.
It's not my fault. I was following the spirit's orders. Look, that artifact is possessed by a spirit. A ghost. Some restless soul. It's been haunting my dreams. Then it demanded I ignore the rules and dump the waste right over there.
Don't lie to me. Why would a spirit give you instructions like that?
The water was imbued with a magic that empowers the spirit. Once that water ended up in Parnak, they all got sick. Now he wants to know where the artifact is buried, but well, no one's gonna tell me that. I'm a mere disciple. An exhausted disciple.
Now I see. You should have reported everything to the Elder Mages from the start, instead of giving in to the evil spirit's wishes. You alone are responsible for your misery sacks.
Okay, does that help us anyway? Not helping, not helping, not helping. Oh boy, that's a far end away. And we don't even have a... Oh, well, we can travel from here to here, but that's not really a lot of time saving. Is that a bird or something special? A pouch of gold! 300? Something. Very nice. I'm totally happy. Oh, I'm totally off the road. Let's go a little bit rogue here. Maybe we find something on the way. You can never be sure. Treasure is everywhere. Why is this area so foggy? And I cannot even step down from a rock. Oh boy, oh boy. I wonder what use Burnett will be. There is a teleportation stone here, right? Rightly so. Fast travel to the Goose and Logos Tavern.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Let's have a look. Maybe we get some extra this time.
Started studying the art of brewing elixir.
Well, I bet we have to find the item. It's not him.
Why the tragic sighs, dear fellow?
It's not them. Where is this guy? It says we're pretty close. It says 11 meters, but to this side? Ah, there he is. Hard to find. Good morning, Willie.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Did you find anything out at the Mage's Tower?
Yes, Bernard. I found out that a restless spirit forced a young mage to rain enchanted water down onto your village. The water was infused with dark magic. That is what poisoned the villagers.
But why did this ghost want to harm our village? What did we ever do to him?
I'm not sure I know. The spirit was awakened from a long slumber granted by an ancient artifact. It was an unfortunate oversight.
What now? Will this entity feed on our strength until we all wither away to empty husks?
The energy drained from the villagers is captured within that artifact. I have no idea where it is, though. The mage is buried it somewhere.
Oh, why did I get tangled up in all this? There's no hope left for us. If someone could find that wretched spirit and bring it to justice. The entire village is dying and no one cares. How is that possible? You work for the prince, don't you? Help us. Amanda said the artifact had been dug up from those crypts on the other side of the bridge.
Okay, I didn't hear what he said.
He said something about a ghost.
Okay, can we find this ghost? Let's have a look around.
I don't know.
Toxic artifact. Find the spirit in the ancient crypts. Now, where might they be? Oh. Find in question. Palanius is right here? Are they kidding me? That is the guy that is responsible for everything.
He ran over that way, into the ruins.
Today is a beautiful day. Could you tell me what you meant by mad wizard?
Mad wizard? I can't tell you much. That odd bird didn't say a lot that made sense. It burst in here, eyes all crazed and gleaming, and as if someone was chasing it with a broadsword. I tried to calm him. I spoke very soothingly. Then he screamed, "Don't touch me! Palatinus's name is cursed!" and fled, never to be seen again.
Do you happen to know where he fled?
To the old ruins. They're not far from here.
Who was that mad wizard?
Okay,
Could it
did
be
that help us?
Paladin?
Have a quick look. Mysterious treasures, main. The mad genius. Examine the ruins. Defeat the elementals in the castle. Find in question Palanius. Okay, let's move a little bit in this direction and see what we're up against. Okay, it's dwarves, cavalry, and archers.
3 archers.
Oh boy. Well, I say we'll see each other next time. Until then, bye.